Can you hear me well?
Oh, yes, I can hear you.
Nice. Can you see me?
I can see you well, yes.
Great. So how's everything going, Andy?
Today I stay at home.
Oh, you still don't have class today?
Yeah, because I have a class at a week.
Oh, so for today's classes and yesterday's class, that will be moved this weekend?
Yes.
Ah, yeah, I understand that one. So what about tomorrow? Are you going back to school tomorrow?
No, I will still at home for a week.
Oh, wow, nice. So what are you up to at home?
After home,
I know. I mean, what are you up to inside your home? What are you doing inside your home?
I have an online class and I review the biology today.
Okay, nice. Biology. Do you like the subject biology?
Yeah, I like biology and geography.
Oh, wow. Yes, that's very interesting subject. Okay. So, what is the weather today in your place, Andy?
Uh, Today we have a heavy rain.
Oh, okay. So, how about right now? Is it still raining?
No, it must be rain.
Ah, yes, I understand that one. Yeah, earlier also it was raining, cats and dogs, but right now the rain stopped. Yes. Okay. So here, Andy, I want you to take a look at your screen. Can you see your book?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, so today we're going to learn phrasal verbs. Are you familiar with phrasal verbs?
Phrasal verbs. No.
Okay, so phrasal verbs, these are verbs, but in a phrase because the words it is composed of 2 to 3 words. That's why it's called phrasal verbs. It is also an action word, but with other 2 to 3 words, just like um phrasal verbs, just like, hold on. Okay, so here it is. So when you say verb, it is an action word, just like working. Okay, working is a verb, but when you say working out, then that's already phrasal verb because it composed of 2 words. Okay,
Okay.
great. So now here it is. I want you to take a look at A. Can you please read, Andy?
Uh, okay. A three-part phrasal verb has one, two verbs and one, two part uh particle. Particle.
Yes, particle or with S. So here, 3-part phrasal verbs are transitive or intransitive. They have a direct object. And the object always goes after or before or between the 2 particles. So in questions, Andy, the 3 parts of the phrasal verb usually stay together, just like this one. What kind of course did you sign up for? So what is the phrasal verb in this sentence? Can you please guess?
Uh, Phrase. I didn't really know what is meaning of this phrasal verb.
Ah, yes. Okay, so when you say phrasal verb, Andy, these are 2 or more words that together act as a completely new verb with a meaning separate from this of the original words. Okay, for example, pick up. That means to grab or lift. Okay, it is very different from the definitions of pick and up alone. Okay, pick, you will pick. But when you say pick up, then you will grab that one or lift. Okay, so again, phrasal verb, this is composed of usually 2 to 3 words. Do you get it now? It is also an action word because it is a verb but in a phrase form.
Okay.
Do you understand phrasal verb now?
Yes, I know it now.
Okay, so in this sentence here, Andy, what kind of course did you sign up for? What is the phrasal verb?
Short.
Can you please say that again?
Uh, free. Phrasal verb means it's a kind of English verb. It's for one verb or two subjects to the phrasal verb is one verb or a lot of some adjectives to be a phrasal verb.
Okay, it could be adjective or another verb or particles. What are the particles? We have to, and yes, those are example of. It's not particles, it's articles. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so here, Andy, what kind of course did you sign up for? So the phrasal verb is sign up for. Yes, this is another example of a phrasal verb. So now, Andy, do you have any question about this?
Yes.
Okay, what is your question?
My question is the is it phrasal is a short sentence?
It's not sentence because it doesn't end with period and it doesn't start with a big letter. So maybe it is a short phrase. Not
Okay.
really sentence, but just phrases or phrase.
Free.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so any more question?
That's all.
Okay, so thank you so much for that one, Andy. Now, let's take a look at task 5. I want you to match the highlighted phrasal verbs in the text with their definitions below. So here, this is a short passage. Okay, so here we have number 1. I'll make this one as an example. Hold on. So I'm gonna underline all the phrasal verbs first. So we have lives up to,
Sure.
walks out on, fits
Hello.
in with.
Sure. If someone is knocking my house and just me at the house,
Yeah,
can I
it's
open
okay.
the
You
door?
can open that one. Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So now this is a short passage. So here, let's find all the phrasal verbs. So we have lives up to, walks out on, fits in with, signs up for, catches up with, settle down, and through with it. Okay, then we still have put up with. So here, I want you to take a look with numbers 1 to 9. So we have number 1, to have a good or bad relationship with. So what is the meaning of this? What is the phrasal verb that can match with this definition? So this is gets on with. Okay?
Gets on. Okay.
Okay. So here, Andy, I want you to read this passage first. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Oh, the curious case of Benjamin Bottoms certainly lives up to its title. It's a it's a very unusual film about a man who leaves his wife backwards. He is born as an old man and died as a baby. The story began in 1918 when a woman gives birth to a baby with the appearance of an elderly man. The mother dies and the father walks out on the baby, who is called Benjamin. Uh, Two workers at the nursing home, Queens and Tizzy, decide to look after Benjamin, who fits in with the elderly residents at the home because he looks so old. But as the years pass, Benjamin becomes phys- physically younger. At the age of 12, he meets a young girl called Daisy and gets on with her very well, despite having the appearance of an old man. But later they lose touch when Benjamin signs up for a job on a boat. Years later, he catches up with Daisy again in Paris. In their first, they finally look the same age of for the first time. They fell in love. They almost marry and settle down together. But they never go through with it. One reason is that Daisy could never put up with Benjamin's strange condition. In the end, they run out the time. Daisy is becoming an old woman and Benjamin is becoming a child. He finally died in Daisy's arms as a baby.
Okay, thank you so much for reading The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. So here there are 9 phrasal verbs. We have first lives up to. Okay, next walks out on, fits in with, signs up for, catches up with, settle down, go through with it, put up with, and run out of. So these are all examples of phrasal verbs. So now, Andy, since you're done reading the passage, I want you to match the phrasal verbs in the text with their definitions below. So again, we have one example. Gets on with. This means to have a good or bad relationship with someone. Okay. What about number two? To abandon or leave. What phrasal verb can you match with this definition?
Teacher, could you give me an example? I actually don't know how to do it.
Okay. So, yes. What do you mean example? Example of each phrasal verbs?
Phrasal verb is a kind of is one uh
Okay, so I will give you an example with this one, Andy. I will use gets on with in a sentence. I don't easily get on with my mother-in-law. So that is an example using I this that is a sentence using this phrasal verb gets on with, because the definition of this gets on with is to have a good or bad relationship. Okay,
Okay.
so now let's take a look with lives up to. What do you think is the definition of lives up to? So I will um use lives up to in a sentence. Okay, so the concert was brilliant. It lived up to all our expectations. So what do you think is the definition here?
Abundant.
Abandon.
Abandon.
Okay, to abandon or leave. Leaves up to. Let's
Abandon.
see. Here it is. This is to abandon or leave, walks out on. His father walks out on their house. Or
Okay.
his father walks out on his daughter. So the father abandoned the daughter. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. So how about this to complete something? It's okay, Andy. As you answer this one, you are also learning. It doesn't matter if it's right or correct as long as you're learning the definition of each phrasal verb. So to complete something, so what do you think?
Collect something.
Collect something. Here,
Yes.
let's take a
Oh
look.
no. Through with it.
Through with it. Okay. Yes, great. To complete something, go through with it. Okay, very good. So how about to match or equal?
To match or equal. Uh, match or equal. Uh, I don't know.
Okay, so let's see the answer. This is lives up to.
Okay.
Yes, so just like in my sentence earlier, the concert was brilliant. It lived up to all our expectation. It matches to all our expectations. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Okay, great. What about number 5? To use all of your supply of something.
To use all of your simply of something. Settle down.
To use all of your supply of something. Let's check. Let's see. That this is run out of. Okay. I'm in a hurry. I'm running out of time. So that means that you've used all of your time, or your time is, how do I say this one? There's no time anymore because you're running out of time. Okay, another example of run out of. Hey, we're running out of toilet. Or no, toilet paper, not toilet. Hey, we're running out of toilet paper. So that means you've used all the supply of toilet paper. Okay,
Okay.
great. So what about number 6, Andy? To agree to do something. Example
Uh,
word.
is agree. Agree is sign up for.
Signs up for. Let's check. Yes, very good.
Uh, to success in finding or reaching somebody is finding. Fits in with.
To succeed in finding or reaching somebody fits in with. Let's see. Here it is. This is catches up with. What about number 8? Okay, example. Um, I need to catch up with my long lost friend today. So that means You'll be reaching out to your long lost friend. Okay?
Okay.
So how about number 8? To look and act like part of a group.
To look and act like part of a group. Part of the group. Put up. No. Uh, I think it's put up with. No. Son. Put up with.
Put up with. Okay, let's see. This is fits in with. She's
Okay.
trying so hard to fit in with those social class. That means to act like you are part of that group. Yes. How about
Uh,
number 9, Andy? To tolerate or be patient about something.
put up with.
Okay. So here it is. Let's see. That is put up with. Very good, Andy. So now, do you have any question about this word? This task?
Task.
Yeah, this is task 5. Do you have any question about this?
No.
Okay, great. So, Andy, I will appreciate if you will keep on asking question, okay? If you have confusion or if there is something that you don't understand yet, don't hesitate to ask me, okay?
Okay.
Okay, great. So now let's take a look with this. So this is a dictionary word. Do you have a dictionary?
English dictionary.
Yes.
Or so can I find it?
Yeah, okay, so yeah, sure.
Okay.啊，咱家有没有那个老师让我找一个那个那个英语字典在哪儿？Oh, sorry, I'm finding now. I think you will be here.
It's okay. If you cannot find it, then we will work together as a team. I will help
Okay.
you to find for the dictionary.
Yes,
Okay?
I cannot find it.
It's okay, Andy, no problem. So
Oh,
here, this is a task about dictionary. So read the dictionary tip, then find these phrasal verbs in a dictionary and check the difference. Oh, so for this one, Andy, we will go back to this task tomorrow. So I will give you an assignment today. You will look for your dictionary, okay?
okay.
Yeah, so I will skip this one for now and we'll go back for this today. So here, I want you to look at this. This is task 6. Let's complete the sentences with 2 or 3-part phrasal verbs from exercise 4. Okay, so here we have examples of phrasal verbs here. Be by, live, immigrate, move. I know these are not phrasal verbs. These are all verbs. Fall, get, not go, not leave, not retire, start, and grow up. Okay, this is B. B is separate from by. Okay, so now here, look at number 1. We sent her a present to blank the disappointment of missing the music festival. So what do you think? So this is to make up for The disappointment of missing the music festival. So this is make up for. How about number 2?
I like football, but I don't. Huh? But I don't. I don't know.
Okay, so let's see the answer here. Go in for extreme sports. So this is here. Not go. So here, Andy, this is not exactly the words that you will put in this blank because you will think for 2 or 3 part of the phrasal verbs. Three part of words to make it a phrasal verb. Just like this one, not go. So, but I don't is already not. Then go, you just add in for extreme sports to make go a phrasal verb. Go in for. Do you get it?
Yes, I get it.
Okay, great. So how about number 3?
We. Oh, we we got we got
We
his name. We get his name and the internet to check his story was true.
okay, let's check. This is we look up his name on the internet to check his story was true. So look up. There's no look up in here. Okay, hold on. I will go back to exercise 4. Wait a minute. Okay. So this is exercise 4. We have here brought up. Brought up. What else? Inherited. Bought. Then going. Okay. So let's take a look with this one again, Andy. Task 7. Okay, so yes, that's why we are having difficulty, Andy, because we skip this one, the dictionary work. So we really need to work for this one like right now. Okay, so it's okay because the meaning are all here. So no need for dictionary. So here, Andy, we have this phrasal verbs dictionary. Let's check the difference in meaning between the 2 and 3 part phrasal verbs. Just like here, look up. This means to search for information in a book. Okay, then we also have look up to. Look up is um 2 part phrasal verb. Look up to is 3 part phrasal verb. So what's their difference? When you say look up, this means to search for
Oh,
information. When you say look up to admire or respect somebody. Can you see their difference?
yes, I can see it.
Okay, great. So now please read get away.
Get away to. Get away to.
Yes. Get away means to succeed.
Oh,
Please read
Oh,
this one.
successfully in leaving or escaping from somebody or a place.
Yeah, so getaway means to succeed in leaving or escaping from somebody and a place. We will use this in a sentence. Do you want um to get away from this mess? So that means to leave from the mess that we made or you made, like that one, or to escape, get away. So now we have here make up. Make up is to invent something, often something that is not true. Oh, don't believe her. She's making up a story. Yeah, creating lies or story that is not even true. Okay.
Okay.
What about this one, Andy? So make up is two-word phrasal verb, while make up four is three-word. One, two, and three. So that's three-word phrasal verb. So what is the meaning? To do.
Make up for
This
make up
means to do something. Please read.
to do something that correct bad situation.
Yes, to do something that corrects a bad situation. So here, don't worry, I will make up for you tomorrow for what happened today. So you're going to do something good so that that person that you hurt will be or will forgive you or will not be hurt anymore. Okay?
Okay.
Great. And we have here get up. We have get up. Is this two-word phrasal verb
Oh,
or three-part phrasal verbs?
get up.
What's this? Two-part or three-part?
Two part.
Very good. So when you say get up, that means to get out of bed. But when you say get up to, this is three-part phrasal verbs already. That means to be busy with something, especially something secret or bad. Okay, so
Okay.
can you see their difference?
Yes, I can see it. The get up there means like we awake, and get up too is like we are like I'm hurry. I wake up late, so I'm get up to maybe subway.
To be busy with something, especially something secret or bad. So what are you get up to, like that? You can say that. You can ask that question, what are you into, or what are you get up to? So what are you doing? Why what makes you so busy? Okay, I will make another sentence, Andy. Here it is. She's been getting up to all sorts of mischief lately. Another example. I wonder what those two got up to yesterday. Or what are they up to yesterday? So get up to means what are you up to? Do you get it?
Yes.
Okay. So now here it is. We have get away with. This means to do something bad and not be punished for it. Um, Example. I don't want to hear your excuses anymore. You just want to get away with your mistake yesterday. So that means, I know, no, 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 no. I don't want you to go out with your friends. You just want to get away with your mistake today. Yes. So to do something bad so that you will not be punished for it. Or to do something, it could be good or bad, so that you won't be punished for what you made.
Okay.
Okay, so do you understand or do you want another example?
That's all.
Okay, so we have here go back on. Can you please read?
Huh? Uh, get away with. To do something. To do something bad and not be pushed on for it. Be back on. To break a promise and
An agreement or a
oh, an
change.
agreement, etc.
Okay, great. So when you say go back on, to fail to keep a promise. Example, the company looks likely to go back on its decision to close the mines. Okay, another example. She's gone back on her word and decided not to give me the job after all. So those two examples, they break they break a promise.
Okay.
Great. So what about here go back? This is very easy. To return to a place. I don't want to go back to my house. I don't want to go back to London.
Go back. Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Or I want to go back to China. Like that one. Okay?
Okay.
Great. So now we have also here go in. That means to enter. Because of the preposition in, that means enter. This is also two-part phrasal verb. And we have here three-part phrasal verb go in for. That means to do or have something as a hobby or interest. Okay? So I will make an example with go in for. I've never gone in for spending all day at the beach. Okay? Instead of go, I use gone.
Okay.
Yes, so now Andy, do you have any question?
No, I don't have any question.
Okay, so now do you understand the meaning of these phrasal verbs?
Yes.
Okay, great. So now finally it's gonna be easy for us to answer this because we learned those phrasal verbs. Okay, so here I want you to complete the sentence with two or three-part phrasal verbs from the previous slide. So number one, we sent her a present to make up for the disappointment of missing the music festival. What about number two?
I like football, but I don't don't immigrate extreme sports.
Okay, so here Andy, this one, never mind all of this because these are not the choices. The choices are from the previous slide. Okay, just like go in for, go in, get away with. Can you still remember?
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to take a look again with these phrasal verbs. So that, yeah, these are the choices from the next, to the next activity.
Two choices.
Yeah, these are the choices. This is where you get your answer for the
Oh,
next activity.
wait a second. I write down.
Okay.
Okay. I
Okay, so
I am
done.
done.
So let's take a look with this. So we have here number 1, make up for. How about number 2? I like football, but I don't.
But I don't get up to extreme sports.
Okay. So you don't get up to extreme sports. Let's see. This is I don't go in for extreme sports.
Going for okay.
Yes, it's okay. What about number 3?
Number three. We we look up to.
Okay, we look up to his name on the internet to check his story was true. Very good. We looked up, not to look up. Okay, so yes, that is considered correct. What about number 4?
You said you would take us a holiday this summer. You can't get away with.
Get away with your promise. Okay, let's see. This is go back on your promise. Okay, remember that the meaning of go back on is to break a promise.
Okay.
Yes. How about number 5?
Number five. Did you m- make up make and with?
Did you make up with anything exciting while your parents were away? Okay, so I will give you a clue, Andy. I want you to go to look for the phrasal verb that means doing something bad to avoid being punished. Can you still remember that one?
Yes. Yes, I still remember.
So what was that?
Uh, get with is like to go some places with somebody.
Okay, get up. So what is your answer here? Did you?
Did you be back home? No. Be going for.
Going for, let's check. Did you get up to anything exciting while your parents were away? So please remember that the definition of get up to is to do something, often something that other people would disapprove, or to do something bad just to get away from the punishment or not to be punished. Okay, what about number 6?
Number six. Did you make up that story or is this true?
Okay, wow. Did you make up that story or is it true? Very good. Okay, so Andy, do you have any question about this one?
No.
Okay, so thank you so much for joining our class today. I hope that you learned something, especially the phrasal verbs. Okay, so how do you find the phrasal verb? Was it confusing?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit hard.
Oh, a little bit hard. Yeah, let's just give it a time. But don't worry because once you have question, feel free to ask me and I'll do my best to answer your question. Okay?
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
So thank you so much, Andy. It's already time. So that's all. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Goodbye. Have a good night.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.